Welcome. Oh, it's in modern. Ooh. Why does that transfer over? Whatever. I forgot how short this was if you use the glitch. I don't know the glitch to get through the wall over here. I haven't been able to do it. Fuck.
long pasta lasts in the fridge because of this Reddit post. I've definitely eaten some very suspect pasta in my day. I've pushed those limits for sure. But apparently, according to the comments on this Reddit post, pasta is literally poisoned after 5 days. All of these commenters are saying how this girlfriend was deliberately poisoning this guy. And I'd be willing to bet any amount of money that this blended up old pasta recipe came from a TikTok video. I don't know why it has that vibe, it just does. Anyways, no, I don't think this post was wrong for not finishing his plate. If you find out halfway through eating your plate of pasta that one of the ingredients in the sauce was probably mold, hot take, but I don't think you're obligated to keep eating. It's definitely not the nastiest recipe that it could have possibly been, but if there's week old pasta in the fridge, I don't really want any part of that. And so I want to know before putting it in the sauce. It's gross. I don't want to think about it anymore. Let's just move on to another story. I fell in love with my married neighbor, and then I babysat his kids. Now I'm questioning my feelings. Okay, so first of all, sorry if you're having this experience. I obviously can't talk about this because I am under the age of my mom. But then I saw a Reddit post on this topic, and I thought this would be a good place to talk about it. Finally, I know you all are going to judge me, but at least try to understand my side of things. So I'm a 34-year-old woman, and 7 months ago, I had a messy breakup with a long-term boyfriend. So I moved in with my best friend and her husband in a house that we're all renting together. It was then that I met my neighbor. I'll call him Kevin. Kevin helped us move our stuff into our new house, and I was instantly sold. We live in the suburbs of a major city, so we both ended up getting really comfortable in the house and the relationship. I knew Kevin had a wife and kids very early on. He talked about them often and had pictures of them on screen, so we knew he was single. However, initially it started out as a very innocent pursuit with Kevin. He is handsome and funny and sweet, and the first time we were together, he asked me about a job that he was doing in the city and told me that he was single, which is something that my ex appreciated and it's something that we bonded over. Kevin is very handsome and very funny. We did spend some stuff together, staying in his home, his daughter needed higher rises, so she needed a bigger room for her school. Kevin also liked to cook, so I was able to cook for him. We were able to build a small house together, and now we are settled in a new home with our own four kids. Our relationship is great. He is awesome at doing all the stuff that we do. I've never had the trouble with the attention thing, and with the dating that we have already, I know he can be completely comfortable. I also really look down what I felt when he told me that his wife and kids needed to move back to school. And I was surprised because they're older, obviously. He's funny, and they are older, so she's funny too. He is just smart and everything. He can book smart. This feels me. It really does. I just don't think that their personalities fit very well together. And I can't see Kevin getting into a relationship with someone who's so nice. The issue is that yesterday evening, Kevin knocked on my door and asked if I could watch his kids for a bit. This was, of course, no trouble at all, and I said yes right away. He told me that his wife had gotten into a car accident on the way on the beach, and his night shift broke down, so they were worried that he was going to get fixed right afterwards. They don't have any kids in the state currently, so yesterday evening we stayed in a hotel call and family time for several hours to watch them. Now this is where the issue comes in. These kids were absolutely lovely. There were three girls and the oldest was probably 5 years. They were young, immature, but very respectful, and all arguing with me about everything from dinner to cleaning to what we were doing for lunch. They were very calm and very lovely, and they were doing things around me that I would never do. I was very disappointed in them. One of them was supposed to speak to me quietly for a bit, but she joined in instead, like she was trying to flirt. It culminated in them kissing and dancing with the youngest two, and ended up getting locked out of the house. When I went back to try to convince the oldest to let me in through the back screen door, she insisted that she couldn't get in. Eventually, I begged her to please breathalyze the kids for me and let me in, and then I went home. This makes me sad because before now, I would always joke about being the stepmom to Kevin because of my family and how highly he talked about them. Now I want nothing to do with it. But at the same time, this is further proof that Kevin and his wife are not happy because children from a happy home do not equal happiness. I just want to have a relationship with Kevin, but I don't know if it's possible because his kids and I wouldn't get along. So I would love to know your opinion on this. I really love Kevin, and I know that we could have a beautiful relationship if I
Mm-mm.
pursue this. It's also just so funny that she doesn't seem to know that the kids tricked her into leaving the house and locked her out. Like, on top of being a stalker, she's also incredibly incompetent babysitter. She just doesn't have any redeeming qualities whatsoever. On the initial post, people were giving her a dose of reality, and so she got kind of combative in the comments. Let me read this really quick. This commenter wrote, "Honestly, it doesn't sound like you love him. You romanticize him, and you have this fantasy of liking him in your head. In your head, you act like he would drop his wife and run away with you. You justify this belief by saying that his children run wild, so it must be an unhappy home. Meanwhile, you completely ignore the fact that his wife is pregnant and he dropped her to go to her. You say the kids don't respect your authority. It sounds like they barely know you, and suddenly you're in charge. You're not their mother, and you never will be their mother. You think you will have a beautiful relationship with Kevin if you pursued him. No, you wouldn't. He has a family that he clearly loves. Just because he's nice to you doesn't mean
Nice.
he wants you. I encourage you to discuss things with your physician because this is not healthy." The poster responded to that comment by saying, "How do you know whether or not I love you? Are you inside my head? You can love someone before you're in a relationship with them. And just like I don't know for sure if he loves me, you don't know that he doesn't. You will never know until you cross that bridge. I know he wouldn't drop everything and run away with me. There would be months and even years of divorce court, custody arrangements, etc. if he decided to leave his wife." And before the comments come in, yes, I know there's no guarantee that he will do that. I hate this poster so much. But Kevin is a good, honest man. If anything were to happen between us, he would absolutely leave his wife because it wouldn't be fair to either of us. And he told me he believes very strongly in fairness. That's why I'm asking. I know this could be a messy situation if anything happened. I just want to know if his kids being different would make things worse if it does happen. I want to know if the potential pros outweigh the potential cons. It's either the greatest fate of all time, or this woman genuinely believes that she is right. Like, she doesn't seem to think that there's anything wrong with actively trying to break up this guy's marriage. She just sees his pregnant wife as an obstacle. Here's the end of the story, though. A couple days after this initial post, apparently there was an update with a screenshot of a text conversation between the poster and Kevin. Unfortunately, the original post was taken down, and I can't find the screenshot anywhere. But we do have a transcript of the messages that were sent between them. So let me go ahead and read those really quick. Kevin, "And the girls are okay. Thank you so much for watching the post." The poster writes back, "Of course, anytime, smiley face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do." Kevin sends a thumbs up emoji. Then, after some time, Kevin sends a Reddit link to the post that this woman made and says, "Is this you?" Kevin continues, "Because if it is, we need to talk. I promise you that I have absolutely no interest in leaving my family. I'm sorry if I ever gave you the wrong idea, but I don't want to do anything more than it. I don't think we should do that." Then the poster writes back, "Wait, can I call you?" I think this guy behind this Reddit post is the best possible investigation we could have had. He's the one that he should never bring himself or his family into this situation again. It's also totally terrifying that he shows up and never know what people are thinking. The nice lady that you ride the subway with every day really could just be plotting to destroy your entire family. Actually, I guess the only way that you would find out is if you asked Reddit for advice on how to do it. Anyways, let's move on to another post. I just saw this one and had to delete it. There's just no insane content here. I should mention that I am absolutely not designing this gold bar myself. I am following a tutorial for this. I'll put the name of the channel on screen and I'll link their video in the description. They made an awesome tutorial and it's
So
really easy
fuck.
to follow. I don't actually know if I collected
God
enough
damn it.
magma blocks for this. I guess I'm just gonna keep making layers until I run out. Call it good. Am I the asshole for suing my parents for my college loan? My great aunt set up a savings account for all of her female relatives. In our culture, education for women is not really valued, and she thought that was bullshit. She lived with her father in London, where she was educated. She went on to attend university and became a doctor. She married a British man, they moved to America, and separated. When she passed away, she left money for every girl relative that she possibly could. Her parents managed to access the accounts that were set up specifically. They used the money to pay for my brother's wedding. My sister didn't care because she got married 2 years out of high school and had no intention of going to college. When I graduated from high school, I went to the bank to get the money that had been left for me for my college, and it was almost all gone. There was only like $15,000 left. I asked my parents about it, and they said that they needed the money. When I finally found out where the money actually went, I got furious. I got student loans and moved out. I'm a great source of shame to my parents, and I don't all think I'm a complete asshole for airing private family business in public, and that I'm putting money ahead of family. My friends are all on my side, but they're all Americans and don't really understand my culture. Neither do I, to be honest. My brother called me up and offered to pay for my university if I dropped the lawsuit. I agreed as long as we had a legally binding contract. He said that I was being an asshole for not trusting him. I said that he shouldn't have accepted the loan for his wedding, because he's causing all kinds of embarrassment for our community. I am somewhat ashamed for doing this, but I think he's a dad that I shouldn't have. I don't know much about state law or like any law whatsoever, but I don't think you need to be a lawyer to know that what this poster's parents are doing or did is completely shitty. I think for me the best case scenario would be settling this outside of court, but if you're watching your parents become millionaires and deciding in the future that you're educating them on basically just a big party, then yeah, sue them. Which I think is a lot easier to say than it is, well, I guess, regardless of what you actually do to them. I think this poster is really pushing what their family believes is incredibly Chamberlain, but it sounds like she knows that and is fine with the consequences. What I would like to know that most important is whether or not her brother actually knew that her money was being used to pay for his wedding. My guess is that since he's offering to pay, he feels bad. I think he probably knew, but who knows? Maybe her parents just used her money without telling him. There's actually an update to this story that was posted last year. The initial
Fuck.
story was posted last
Fuck.
year,
I
but a few
just.
days later, someone tweeted
Fuck.
back and gave an update to the situation. Update on suing my parents for my college fund. It's over. I got my money. I also pretty much have been disowned by my family, but I consider that a win as well. My parents ended up having to mortgage some property and pay me back money that I stole. My family is embarrassed that I forced them to this point after they had offered to pay me back in installments. Nobody's willing to answer me when I ask what would make my parents pay me back if I was to fully trust them. I've been told by them that I will never find a husband in our culture with my belligerent attitude and strident independence. I laugh. I do not want anything to do with our culture except perhaps enjoy the food. I'm enjoying the independence that I've achieved, and I'm more than happy to know that several other of the young women in my family have taken steps to lock down the education funds that have been left to them. For those of you that think it's sexist that my great aunt only cares about educating women, please die angry. I really do think it's a shame that her family has been left in financial shambles, but they brought it on themselves when they literally stole from her. You're really going to take money that's rightfully your daughter's and use it to pay for your son's wedding? Come on. Like, this situation actually occurred 3 years ago, and then 2 years later, finally, this girl has her money. I'm sure that was 2 years of her being in school while also having to focus on litigating her parents. That's awful. That just does not help with your college experience. That's so much stress to put on a 19 or 20-year-old. And I think she was also right to not trust them when they said that they were going to pay her back outside of the 26 months. There's just no reason to trust people who play this stupid game. Just rereading it again, I love how her family uses strident as an insult as if that is going to be insulting her. That's just such a good move. I don't think I could ever do what this poster is doing. You guys are brave enough to sue my immediate family members. Well, I don't know about that. I guess if they cross me, they'll probably sue me. My gold bar is officially done enough. I'd say I made quite the progress and eventually got the money that I wanted. I think I'm going to save making the art for the next time, but I do kind of like the vibe that it's giving off right now. It looks kind of menacing. For the rest of this video, I think I want to do some cave renovation. I'm trying to get rid of all this gray and put up some colors and make it seem a little bit more natural. If I've got the time and feel like building, I've also got kind of an idea for an end vegetable farm for the backyard. My roommate wanted me to see Terraform, and he said I need to. Am I the asshole for agreeing to split the bill on a double date which ended in my best friend getting dumped? I'm a 22-year-old female, and I'm really unsure. My best friend and roommate, who's also 22 and female, let's call her Amy, has been seeing a guy for 2 months. She really likes him, and it seemed to be going super well. Last night, she asked her roommate to meet up on a blind double date, meaning her and the guy she's dating, and
That scared
me
the
and one
shit
of his
out of me.
friends who's single and lonely. I wasn't keen on it at first, but she insisted, so I agreed. We got to the restaurant, just a nice place in our area, and things seemed to be going fine. The friend that she was setting me up with was cool, but I'm really not looking for more. Didn't feel any kind of spark. We got to the end of dinner and the bill came. Amy chimed in and said, "Don't worry, our men got this." To which I said back, "No, I don't mind." saying that I would pay my part of the bill. We each had two cocktails each, all four of us, and it wasn't a crazy expensive place, but it's not cheap. A bit of back and forth ensued. Amy kept insisting that it's always the gentleman who pays. So I said something like, you do you, I'm happy to split. The guys were saying that they would cover both, but we seemed uncomfortable. They paid, and then we all paid. Amy and her boyfriend went back to their place. I said goodnight to his friend and went home alone. Later on, Amy texted me saying that her man is now contemplating the relationship because he doesn't want someone who always insists the men pay. She told me that I ruined it by offering to split and should have just sided with her and not made things worse. And now she's saying that he needs some time and might not want to continue this relationship with her. Am I the asshole for this? There's a few contextual updates that this poster came back and made. I'm just going to read these super quick. Update. Thanks everyone so much for your thoughts on this one. Amy
Fuck
still isn't
me.
talking to me. Cut class, we're
That
in the
was
shade of
very
her house right now. She and the
upsetting.
guy aren't talking either. I'm trying to argue, but nothing, and maybe the friendship has run its course, honestly. Sensing a lot more underlying issues that can only come from communication. Here's the next update. I'm now not a girl's friend because I didn't back her, without being told that I should or given any kind of heads up. I responded that, especially because I didn't see myself or my blind date having a second date, that if I wanted to pay for myself, I was happy to put up my own tab. The friendship is now effectively over, and I'm working through that. Amy is now trying to apologize because she can't afford rent on her own or get someone else to move in on such short notice. I feel horrible, but now I know that I need to be around supportive people. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, this poster's obviously not in the wrong here. It's just gotta be super weird hill for her friend to die on. Like she said, if she wants to pay her portion of the bill, that's fine. Amy needs to not keep insisting that she not pay. She for sure just dug her own grave. And more than likely, if her boyfriend broke up with her after that, there were other issues that were going on. It's not this poster's fault that her and her boyfriend broke up. Also, Amy is just speaking for her boyfriend's friend and making him pay more. He might have been happy to hear that this poster was willing to split the bill. And now he's just gotta pay more money. I would have been pissed if I was him. I am curious what you guys think about who should be paying for dates, though. I'm still pretty traditional. I like to pay. But I also have in the past appreciated when a girl offers to pay and then I can insist and be like, no, 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 I got it. Because that feeds my fragile male ego and I need that. But like, especially on dating apps, I have heard some people say whoever asks the other person out should pay. I guess I'm mostly talking about the first couple dates here. Once you're in a relationship, it's very different. Things get split way more often. But this situation is also just kind of weird and unique just because it's a double date. And this is sort of tangential, moving off topic. But I just think double dates are something that I would prefer not to go on. I think my toxic brain makes it into a competition where we have to outdate the other couple. I don't know why I'm admitting this. It makes me sick. I'm way off topic here. I guess bringing it back to the story, it was kind of her to offer to pay her portion of the bill, and it's weird that her friend insisted on the guy paying more. Okay, this post was cracking me up when I first saw it. It's about a guy's interaction with somebody selling something to him over Facebook Marketplace. It's titled, "Am I overreacting for not wanting to buy after this interaction? Been eyeing this monitor for about 2 years now. I finally found one listed for $1,000. The listing literally says $1,000 or best offer. So I did exactly that and offered $925, not even 10% off the asking price of $1,000. The seller immediately got hostile, called me broke, and said I couldn't afford nice things. Accused me of lowballing when his only listing invites lower offers. I stayed calm the whole time, pointed out multiple times that best offer means that offers are welcome, and even apologized at the end just to keep things civil. Here's my dilemma though. I've genuinely wanted this monitor for about 2 years. It's a great price, and it's hard to find used. Do I swallow my pride, go back and pay full asking price from the guy who just insulted me, or do I walk? I'm going to put the screenshot from the conversation in the video. This conversation will genuinely make me so upset. But let me read it for the audio-only listeners. The poster says, would you offer $925 for it? Within a minute, the seller responded, not happening, nice try. The poster says back, not trying to lowball you at all. It says $1,000 or best offer. This guy says, Mr. You must think I'm stupid. The poster writes back, so I figured I'd just shoot an offer. Sorry, not happening. It's $1,000 for a reason. It's already $1,000, literally half off. So yeah, lowball is definitely the word. If you can't afford it, don't try making an excuse to try and negotiate like you can at all. LOL. The poster writes back, again, it says $1,000 or best offer. So I shot an offer. That's all. You're doing all this and for what? could have literally been like, no, lowest I'll take is $1,000. The seller writes back, don't care. If it's not $1,000, I'm not interested. It's already way too much off, but people are too broke to even consider buying it at all at that price. Because you people love to lowball. Don't make offers you can't afford. Poster writes back, and that would have been okay. It literally says $1,000 or best offer. So obviously it sounds like he would take something lower than 1,000. Remove the best offer option if that's the case. What now? The seller says, okay, and nobody asked you to. It's just super funny to interact with people that think they have any control over this. It really shows your intellect. How about no, because this is not yours. I'm sorry you're too poor for something nice. Oh my god. Poster just writes back, too bad, Charles. I apologize. After this got posted on Reddit, a bunch of people in the comments started messaging this seller and just lowballing the shit out of him, and overall just trolling him, which feels like justice. And I was cracking up reading some of those, so I'll throw those on the screen as well. Somebody messaged the seller and said $450 up front would be great. The guy said that, how about you 4 million? There's just a bunch of things you can hear in these posts. It's very funny. But no, this poster should absolutely not go back and buy this monitor from this guy on principle. Don't give him the satisfaction of selling this monitor. He's being a complete dick to people who are just messaging him honestly about the thing that he's selling. Why are you getting combative over Facebook Marketplace things? I think this post is just hitting home for me right now in particular because I've been on Facebook Marketplace a lot recently looking for furniture. Facebook Marketplace is great. I have nothing against that. I found a great deal on a couch. It's been amazing. But you do just sometimes run into these people that are a little bit stubborn on price or a little eccentric. I certainly haven't run into anybody this bad before, but it happens. I guess this is just the cost of hunting for a good deal online. Anyways, yeah, this seller just needs to learn what best offer means, and also stop calling potential buyers poor. That's 7. Am I the asshole for asking my stepdaughter to move out? This is an ongoing issue for me. I'm a 32-year-old female, and I'm currently moving in with my first child. I live in a two-bedroom home with my husband and stepdaughter. She's a 22-year-old female. My stepdaughter and I get along fine. No big issues, but we're also not too close. Now that the new baby is coming, we need more space. But unfortunately, my husband and I can't afford a new home. I brought up with my
40?
husband about asking my stepdaughter to move out. My reasoning is that we really need a room for the new baby, and she's an adult with a full-time job, so it's her time to move out on her own anyway. My husband agreed, and we brought it up to her at dinner one night. We told her that we could help her with the baby financially. I told her that it would be fun, and I could go shopping, and I would help her with the baby. We tried to be as gentle as we could, but she was very quiet. Privately, she told my husband that even though she has a full-time job, she can't afford to live on her own. My husband told her that she didn't need to move out, so now we're scrambling trying to find a place for the new baby. The other day I was home alone with stepdaughter and tried to talk to her about this. We offered that we could find a roommate, and she said no. She told me to just keep thinking about it and try to make something work. My husband didn't want to move that day. He was mad at me. He told me to leave her alone and be comfortable. Since then, things have just been on the very uncomfortable, and it's making things very stressful. My stepdaughter is 22, old enough to be on her own. She has her own job and most independent needs. Space for a baby is going to be difficult. And Reddit is far too big of a pool for it. There are some California people yelling at each other. Most people seem to think that this poster is in the wrong for trying to get his stepdaughter out, but there are a lot of people defending her as well. I think I just tend to be on the daughter's side here. Like, if I were in her shoes, I would just feel like I'm getting punished for my dad having a new kid with another woman. And the baby can sleep in the parents' room for at least the first couple months, can't they? I'm genuinely asking. I don't know anything about babies. But it seems like having the stepdaughter around, while it might be less space, it might be nice to have an extra set of hands to help out with the baby, and for the baby to have a big sister. I guess it just seems like with the way that this post was worded, that this situation It's a tough question though. When is ever the right time to tell your daughter that? It's tough. I'm certainly not jealous of the position of myself and Kiana. I really have the idea of her taking me out on a date with her. Just to keep on theme for the video, and I was playing around in creative browser core, and I found this like combination of blocks that I really like, or at least they look really good to me, stacking them like this, like in pillars. Well, this is as far as I got in the planning process. I really don't have anything else planned for this build. I'm just gonna do the pillars. But oh man, for some reason, these specific blocks stacked in this way, it's doing something for me. It's scratching that itch of my brain. One of my best friends cheated on her boyfriend on the weekend. He cheated because I'm a 24-year-old female, and I introduced one of my best friends, let's call her Kiana, she's 25 and female, to one of my good friends Mason 3 years ago. Mason's a former teammate. They instantly hit it off and were an item in no time. To me, it always seemed like they had a good relationship. They started getting serious, they bought a condo together, and
Let's
just adopted a
go.
dog from a local shelter last month. On Saturday, Kiana and I went out to get some of my colleagues from work. We were all pretty tipsy, and Kiana said that she had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bar to get us some drinks. After about 10 minutes, my coworker asked, "Where's Kiana?" I scanned the bar to find her talking to this guy.
Fuck
Kiana
me.
is pretty flirtatious when it drinks, but I don't think she was too towards her. I saw her look at him, and she looked at me. I stood there in shock, but after regaining my composure, I made it over to her and said that we needed to talk. I asked her what she was doing, and she said, "I'm in the first meeting tomorrow. Please don't tell Mason." I was pretty pissed and told her that it was a shitty position to be in. She said she had to go to the bathroom, then asked if we could go eat further. I went over to say bye to my other friends when I noticed Mason walking over to this guy. He was on the other side of the bar holding a gun, and he told me that he wasn't even letting the bartender in. She called his phone and said she was late, and just as I got outside, she was getting into a cab with this guy. I was super pissed. I tried calling her again and left her a couple text voicemails, asking her to call me as soon as she could so I would know that she
Calm
was
the
safe.
fuck down.
That was my first step to make sure that she wasn't going home at some 3. Then I could talk to her about cheating. She finally got back to me at 5 a.m. on Sunday morning, texting me that
Jesus,
she was safe and
bitch.
she was going to come pick me up. That was all I needed. I told her that I had to leave for home to my apartment. About a half hour later, she was over at my place and asked if she could borrow a change of clothes, and she started crying. She said that she slept with that guy last night and instantly regretted it. Kiana said that she missed having other men attracted to her, so she gave in to the temptation. I told her that even though it was hard, she needed to tell Mason. She said that she would, and she thanked me for not judging her too harshly. I said what she did was wrong, and it was unfair to make me choose sides. But Mason is also my friend, and most importantly, her boyfriend, so he deserves better. A few days passed without a word from Kiana. Yesterday evening, she texted me saying, "Mason proposed, and I'm relieved." I sat and stared at the text for a few minutes. Then she calls me, screaming with excitement, and gave me the details of the proposal. I then asked her if she told Mason about the proposal. She said that she didn't, and she knew now because we were almost out of date. She then said that she was getting a call from another business associate. I haven't heard from her since yesterday evening, but she's already posting a ring all over social media. I love Kiana to death, and I know she's struggling with the idea of getting involved in anything new. Obviously, Mason is the one who is behind this whole thing, but for hiding it and then accepting it is just evidence. Is why she sought validation from a random dude at a bar instead of from her boyfriend who was the fiance. She deserves validation. A part of me says that I need to stay out of this, nominally for a friendship with her, as this is about a one-night stand. But emotionally, I think the way I am feeling is absolutely out of my head. And Mason deserves the win too. I've also been cheated on before, so I know how it feels. I don't want to do anything, but the weight of this situation is killing me, considering that I'm the only one who knows what happened. What do I do? There's a couple updates to the story, so I'm going to go ahead and read those. I haven't read them yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else is going on. It kind of seems like this girl has absolutely no intention of saying anything to her new fiance. And I think most people agree that she should tell Mason. Anyways, though, let's continue. Okay, so this next update is 5 days later. As soon as I sent my last post, I knew that I had to tell Mason about this proposal. It wasn't a quick decision, but I had to do it. Obviously, this was just the beginning of something bigger. Mason is still my best friend, and we have a great relationship. Regardless of the situation. Kiana texts the bar about 10 minutes after I sent the post. said we could meet in a pub between both of our offices after work that day. When I got off work, I walked over to the pub and my stomach was in knots and my heart would not stop beating because I was so nervous and ready to go. I walked in and Mason was already waiting for me. He gave me a big hug and looked so happy, which made me feel even worse. Mason asked me about my day, I asked him about his, etc. He then asked if Kiana had mentioned anything about the ring, if she liked it, if she was happy. He must have seen the look on my face because he asked me what was wrong. I started by saying that what I was about to tell him will either change his relationship with Kiana, his friendship with me, or Kiana's friendship with me, or all the above. Mason looked confused, so I went on and told him about what happened on Saturday. I didn't call Kiana any names. I didn't focus too much on her side or my side of the story. I just tried to give an objective narrative of what happened that night. Right up until she called me about the engagement, I asked her if she was going to tell him, and she said no. Mason went pale for a moment, and I asked him if he had told him. Mason told me that Kiana said that she had gotten really drunk and slept at my place Saturday night, which is why she didn't come home with me. He asked me to see my text with her, so I showed him the text with all the phone calls and meetings she had been getting. I told him that if I were in his position, I would want to know because I care for him, and I don't want him to find out later on. He looked at me with almost no expression on his face and said, well, I guess I should get tested then. I felt so bad for him and asked if he needed anything. He told me that he wouldn't, he would talk to Kiana instead. Mason said that our friendship won't change, and he was grateful that I
Oh,
told him before he ended up marrying her. But he feels like shit that she accepted the proposal and is flaunting the engagement to the world, yet slept with someone else 4 days prior. He said he wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't the first time the same thing has happened. I told him that I had no idea anything else had gone on, but if he needed anything else to let me know. He said that he'll talk to Kiana when he gets back on Saturday. That's when he started to get a little teary-eyed and said that he had to go. He gave me a hug and he said goodbye. I didn't hear from either of them until Saturday night around 11 p.m. I got a call from Kiana asking me if she could come to my place. She showed up 15 minutes later and was crying over me. She said that Mason broke off the engagement because he had logged onto her Facebook and found messages that she had sent to some guys over the last year. Mason told her how I had let him know about last Saturday night, and she said that she was too afraid to tell him because it would be a mistake. Kiana then asked why I had told her. She looked onto her Facebook and found messages that she had sent to some guys over the last year. Mason told her how I had let him know about last Saturday night, and she said that she was too afraid to tell him because it would be a mistake. Kiana then asked why I had told her, and I said if it had happened to her, I would do the same thing. And if it was in my situation, I would want to know too. Her face started turning red, and then she dropped the phone. In my last post, I said that I told Mason because I was just nervous. My last boyfriend, Dominic, and I were together for 2 weeks. Before he came back home from his military service, he told me that he and Kiana broke up. He said he didn't remember who they were from, which I knew was bullshit. He said that she was the one who Dominic cheated with, which means that not only did Dominic cheat with me, my best friend, but she also cheated on Mason with him too. I couldn't even look at them. I asked her to leave and not to contact me anymore. She questioned me about why she would leave for sex. I got some texts and missed calls from her, asking me to hear her out, calling me a bitch, and then going back to being annoying. I blocked her number and all her profile pictures were deleted. Other friends of ours asked what happened, and they say that they're not surprised by her behavior. I heard from Mason on Monday night. He texted me saying that it was okay, and I asked if he was okay. Mason told me that he will be eventually and asked me if we could talk over the weekend after work. So that's about it. It turns out I was blind to Kiana's character the whole week. I'm incredibly happy that someone I've never met has told me about Saturday night.
look.
I can't help wondering how many
Fuck.
people I will ever have in my life who are no longer friends and those who have proven to me that they love me. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of actual stories just like this one where people know the person cheating and don't know if they should say anything or not. And I think in almost every situation, especially this one, the person deserves to know what's happening and the truth. And for this story in particular, if I'm in this poster's position and I see my best friend making out with some person in the club that isn't their significant other, and also my friends that I see them up with, and then they want me to lie to them and just act like it never happened, I just don't think that I can trust that person ever again. I think this story wrapped up nicely where everybody found out how shitty this person was, and she never got her revenge. She accepted the ring. Oh man. Oh man. I hate that. I hate that. We're reading another post. As I said, this one is a little bit personal. When I have a mother,
Fuck me.
and I don't know if this is looking back on whether or not I'm a good father. Before my daughter was born, my wife and I decided to get a new last name. I don't have a good relationship with my parents, and I felt compelled to not give my daughter his name. We thought about it and settled on a last name that we both agreed on. It was my wife's grandfather's last name, and we also didn't want to give our own last name. We went forward with the name change. A while later, we met up with this friend of his girlfriend and told him we changed our name. It turns out that my friend's girlfriend has the exact same last name as the one that we chose. We didn't know this until that night. We laughed it off and said, "Wow, that's really cool." She was super proud of us and told us that we should keep it. She's not answering when I invite her to hang out. I didn't push her too hard because I assumed that we could move on whenever she wanted to. So basically, the issue is that Amy's girlfriend feels very uncomfortable with the
Fuck
fact that
me.
we changed our last names at the same time. She accused us of knowing who each other were before we got together, and she told us that we should express it without proceeding to get married. I told her that in order to move forward, we need to meet with them so that his girlfriend can read a letter to him before we move. I didn't want to go, but ended up meeting up with them because I respected my friend and wanted to
Okay.
find a resolution. During the meeting, his girlfriend mentioned on several occasions that during this time of year, they were either the most unaware or the most excited about meeting each other. I asked her why she was so upset with this. She responds that everyone she's consulted with agrees that we are weird and creepy for changing our name. I kept my emotions in check during the meeting, but last night I texted my friend basically saying, "What the fuck?" He tells me that he just can't believe that we did this and that we're shitty friends for not caring about it. I tell him that he's acting like a main character and what I do with my last name does not affect their lives. He called me on the phone and was extremely emotional. I tried to explain myself again, but the call devolved into him and his girlfriend screaming at me and essentially threatening me. I feel so confused about why I'm so fixated on this, and I feel heartbroken that my friendship is now over. What do you guys think? Am I in the wrong on this? Quick note here. A lot of people are asking how common the name is. Online estimates say there's about 80,000 people with this name worldwide. This so does not matter. These people are making such a big deal out of absolutely nothing. I get that it would maybe feel a little strange if your friends changed their name because of your same last name. I get that that is strange, but it's not offensive like you people seem to think it is. This poster has a valid reason to change their name. They tell me that instead of keeping it in the name, they're changing their last name to another last name that isn't what they chose. This really doesn't seem like an issue that you need to stew on for 2 years and then take a letter to the post over. It just insults me. Also, I just want to point out, it seems like they're not even actually trying to move forward. Not changing my girlfriend's last name is a little offensive for no apparent reason. Maybe I'm just bothered by that. I don't know. This just seems like it would have been a bigger deal sooner if they were better friends. I guess my point is that they should just cut their losses. It didn't seem like that big of a deal to this poster that his friends stopped talking to him for 2 years, so I guess why start talking to him now? I'm like trying to put myself in the position where like if one of my friends called me up and told me that they were changing their name to match mine. I guess I would think it was weird, but I don't think I'd be like genuinely upset about it. Honestly, I think I would just kind of find it funny more than anything else. It seems like these people wanted to end their friendship with the post over this stuff, and that just seems like a ridiculous overreaction to me. Am I the asshole for refusing to drive a longer route to drop a girl off because she didn't want to fill up in the car with me? I feel like it's relevant to mention that I'm a male. This situation involves me and three other people. Let's call them Joe, Sandra, and Amy. I'm good friends with Joe. We've been friends since preschool. I know Sandra since we were kids. Please think I'm crazy. Last week, Sandra invited her friend Amy to hang out with us. Amy and Sandra are good friends, and Amy's met Joe before, but this was my first time meeting her. We just saw a movie and then went bowling. When everything was done, Sandra asked me if I was okay with driving Amy home. I said, yeah, that's no problem. I'm the only one who drives in town, so I usually drop everybody off after we see each other. I live in a bit of a distance, like an hour north of all of you, but they all live pretty close together. From where we were and where everyone's house is, it made sense to drop off Joe first, then Sandra, and then Amy. We didn't discuss the logistics of the route in advance, so I dropped Joe off first and then was heading over to Sandra's house. I could tell Amy and Sandra were texting each other. They were kind of whispering. I had a feeling that they were talking about me, but I didn't know for sure until Sandra just pointed out that I made a wrong turn and Amy's house was the other way. I explained that it made way more drive 10 minutes back in the opposite direction of my house to drop Santa off. Then another 10 minutes back the exact same way I just came from, passing Amy's house again to take her to dinner. My drive home was all drop her off next, and then drive 10 minutes back in the opposite direction on the same route. She tweeted that being alone at a football game she doesn't really know is unsafe. She was asking me to please drop her off next, and then drive 10 minutes back in the opposite direction of my house to drop Santa off. Then another 10 minutes back the exact same way I just came from, passing Amy's house again to take her to dinner. My drive home was already an hour long enough, so I said no. I didn't want to add an extra 20 minutes to my already significant drive. They were both really pressuring me and trying to guilt me into just doing it, but I kept saying no. It was such an awkward car ride because they just did not give up. Amy just got out of the car at Sammy's house. She kind of slammed the door all aggressively when she just dropped her off. I just drove straight home afterwards. Joe called me the next day after he heard what happened. He felt like I should have just done it, but I feel like their ask was unreasonable. Obviously, my drive home was already an hour long, so this may sound some kind of messed up excuse, but anyways, I'm just looking for some opinions on whether or not I'm an asshole. I get this girl feeling uncomfortable riding in the car with a guy that she doesn't know. That's normal, I totally get it. And it's okay to ask if she can be dropped off first, but it's his car, it's his gas money. This poster is not obligated to go out of his way to spend $250 because he's already doing them a favor by giving them a ride. I don't know, if she was really going to be that uncomfortable riding with me, then she should have asked to be dropped off first before even starting driving. Like I said, I don't really feel like it's a problem to ask to get dropped off first, but I also don't feel like it's a problem to ask to go to Amy's house first. I feel like it was kind of rude for them to keep insisting on that part. Do you think that this guy could have been a little more tactful? Maybe just saying no? Somebody else left a comment that I thought explained this kind of well. This commenter wrote, "What you should have said was, oh, I totally understand. Just drop them off off the road and you can get an Uber from there." It's hard to think that that's the case because they didn't push back. And if they did push back, then they should have probably waited for me to ask them to leave. Why was it already running more than an hour so you can avoid having to get a quick Uber? And after all this, if Amy thinks that she's being tactful by asking me to drop her off first, then she should have asked me to leave first before asking me to drop her off. Honestly, I think that being the driver is a weird trade-off to be making. Because you know what? The more that I'm thinking about it, the more that I'm realizing that I would absolutely be offended if I was giving a ride home to somebody that I just met, going out of my way, doing them a favor, and they're in the backseat whispering to their friend about how they're uncomfortable with me. I definitely don't want this guy to react the way that he did, or this girl to react the way that they seem to imply, which I guess is possible too. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being insensitive because I'm a guy and I don't have to think about my own safety in this way. But to me, it really doesn't seem like this poster was being unreasonable or an asshole. Although, knowing myself, if I were in this situation, I for sure would just take the filter that Amy did first, which is whatever. I'm just being honest with myself. Props to this guy for standing his ground and not being a joke like me. He wants to call off my divorce because my genes are too good. He wrote, "When I was diagnosed with testicular cancer, he filed for divorce because he said it would be, quote, too much to keep from me. In my province, we live separately and apart for 1 year before divorce is granted. Since he left, I've had surgery and chemotherapy, and my latest checkup shows that I have no evidence of disease. I don't know how he found out, but when he did, he applied to have the court withdraw my divorce application. He told me we can stay married now since I'm no longer sick, and was actually shocked when I blocked the divorce withdrawal petition through my own lawyer. I don't want to be married to him after what we did." That post was made in August of 2022. This guy recently came back and made an update to this post 3.5 years later, so I'm going to go ahead and read that straight from him. Update. My divorce was made official yesterday. It's over. 4.5 years of hell and being in limbo, and now it's over. Last night was probably the best sleep that I've had in years. Maybe only second to the day that I was told there was no evidence of disease. I feel like shouting from the rooftops and giving him hard time. 7 days later, he now explicitly told me that he was leaving me because it would be too much to take care of me, and he didn't sign up to be a nurse. When I had my first appointment with the oncologist, a few days after my diagnosis, I was given a warning about men leaving their spouses when they're divorced. But I never thought it would happen to me. But every person in my support group who was married to a man had it happen to them too. It was inevitable. I spent almost a year going through treatment. I had surgery, I had chemotherapy, and it almost killed me. But in August of 2022, I was told that there was no evidence of disease. After he found out that I was getting better but still moving forward with So glad that we were able to talk together today. 4 years and 6 months after we initially left. That's so long. Crazy to think about. We haven't seen or spoken in a video, and we don't ever plan to again. Still no evidence of disease. I got a great new job with the Canadian government, and I'm planning a vacation for my 40th birthday. Most importantly, I'm free. That genuinely sucks so hard, and I hate this guideline. Who says I didn't sign up to be a nurse when their spouse gets sick? Literally, yes, you did. Yes, you did when you said in sickness and in health in your vows. That's crazy. I don't think I have that much more to say about this one. I just saw this post and saw this guy comment back. That's about as done as it's going to get for now. Let's do a walkthrough and check out what we got. So for one video, we just have like 3 minutes of gameplay. I'll recording this when we turned on. It's a really good entryway to go eat farms that isn't super accessible. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here that's fun, straight production which, as you know, is my go-to strategy for how to make something look good in video editing. But I've also been working on adding little more fun details to builds. These totems for this little channel of water that goes over to this well thing, I guess. I don't really know what this is, but it's like these pulleys. I don't know, it looks like it does something. I'm just trying to add more whimsy to my builds. We're out here getting close. But oh man, just look at the pillars. Look at the transition between these blocks. It's perfect. They don't really look structurally sound, but boy do I like looking at them. But thanks so much for watching. That's all the Minecraft video stories I've got for you today. I'm recording this outro after the fact, but I've already edited the video, and I can see that it's under an hour, and the temptation to just sit here and talk for a couple minutes around the 8 hour mark, ooh, it's really tempting. But it's genuinely so bad for the video, and I do these stupid intros. But what would help the video is clicking that subscribe button. This will be right up your alley. I have high hopes that this will be the end of it. There's text messages here. I don't have a picture of them. I just have the transcript, so I'll read the transcript transaction between these guys. Yoki says, "Hey Tom, I wanted to reach out before the party to clear the air. I really appreciate you sending your part of the money, but I was honestly thinking about when you did it. I know chasing people's money isn't fun, and it wasn't my intention to nag or annoy. Just trying to make sure everything's squared away for the party. I'd like us to be able to enjoy the weekend without tension or bad vibes. If there's something that I did that rubbed you the wrong way, I'm hearing it. But I also want to be honest that I felt disrespected by the name calling." He sends another message. "Let me know if you're up to talking about it now, or if we can just agree to move forward on good terms so that we can have a good time at the party. I don't think there's any reason for any animosity between us. We have been spending almost an hour together now, and I'm sure we will both last for any situation in the air that might cause an altercation." Then Tom responds, "It was childish. Alright man, thanks for saying that. I appreciate the sympathy. I'm sorry for my outburst." Andrew says, "No problem man, I'm glad it worked out." It started out pretty rough. Tom was being kind of a dick, but I'm glad that we hashed it out. And actually, hopefully next week things will happen slightly better. It's really good to squash the beef before the weekend starts. You don't want to have any sort of bad feelings in front of your buddies who just bashed your party ideas. And I think this poster handled it in a really mature way. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Okay, this next poster identifies themselves as a 20-year-old male. "I have been hiding tens of thousands of dollars from my parents for years. At the start of high school, I was nervous, like many high school kids are. And I worked hard to start my career as a 3D artist. And I was making a pretty good living doing it, I would say. Even though the little I made compared to how much my parents were willing to sell barely to chip in for the groceries and mortgage payments. Keep in mind, we aren't poor or anything. We're middle class. And they just wanted more financial freedom for themselves so they could consistently go on luxury vacations. I also have a few siblings, but they also do the bare minimum. Not bad enough to where it's child neglect, but thousands of dollars without anyone else around me knowing. One day they'll find out how much I have, but for now I will bide my time and take advantage of as little financial burden as possible. Once they do, I'll simply move out and be done with everything. He adds a clarification here. Just to clarify, I don't intend to take care of my own expenses and my siblings, since I wouldn't want them to be overburdened like I was. I'm not pitching into the household bills because they don't deserve it. They are very, very much fully capable of handling everything comfortably if they just tone down their luxurious lifestyle. And I would just be reinforcing their irresponsible behavior by helping them. Get your bag, King. Don't leave, don't leave. That's not how I thought. I'm kidding. I understand if I'm not but I'm gonna show you this guy doesn't really have any sort of obligation. This guy is 20 years old. He can make his own financial decisions, and if that means not giving money to his family, then absolutely, like, save it for yourself and your siblings. It's nice when you start making your own money to be able to help contribute to your family, but you don't need, like, there's no obligation here. I decided that this was another good spot for the Hobbit hole here. I'm trying to figure out how to what having a lot of trouble. But let's go ahead and read another one. This next story is genuinely a little bit scary and insane. If you have any issues with domestic violence or stalkery, obsessive behavior, then probably don't need to listen to this one. I've got two worse ideas for you. Listen to the next story. This is one of those ones that's so crazy that you wonder if it's real, but you gotta read it. Okay, here it is. My boyfriend admitted he orchestrated our meet cute. This poster writes, I have no idea how I feel about what he did. I want to think it's cute that he cared this much, but it just feels so creepy and I feel light. He got drunk because we were celebrating my successful first day at clinicals, and he ended up saying something along the lines of, would you believe we wouldn't be this happy if I hadn't watched you for so long? To which I was confused and didn't know what he meant. Well, I worked at a local library for 2 years before we met, during college, and apparently he saw me there, but didn't actually talk to me. He would just watch me and listen in on my conversations with people I was checking out, and my coworkers to figure out what I liked. He then apparently followed me and found a coffee shop that I frequented. All this time I thought we had had a sweet first time meeting story. He accidentally bumped into me, apologized, and offered to buy me coffee for the trouble. He told me what he was ordering, and it was the exact same thing I always get. And I thought, wow, what an amazing coincidence. I joked that it was fate, and we spent like an hour long over coffee. I feel so stupid. It was similar to a scene in a book that I had read and told my coworker I thought was cute. I'm just so frustrated and angry. I feel betrayed. Like, why would you do this? And how much of our year and a half relationship goes on? Like, it sounds like it's stalking. There's some edits here for clarifications. Just let me know. Just so we're all on the same page, I don't believe he was watching me the whole time I was working there. He was just relaxing and so much attention. He did so stupid. He sat there for He's 25. I've also never really been worried about him getting into physical fights. So for those of you worried about me, I would emphasize that I might miss. I'm not sure what age. Even if it was his sweet. He also said he was interested in conversation about his and for a while he kept coming. But lately he hasn't been. It definitely is actually only from a few days ago. So this update is from June 6th. Hey everyone, I know a lot of you have been worried about me and just wanted to let you know that I'm safe. Shit has definitely hit the fan, but at the moment I'm safe. First of all, no, I didn't make that last edit. My boyfriend went on my whoa. My boyfriend went on my sharing and trying to figure out what I wanted to say to him about everything, and he found and edited my post. He then started yelling at me while I was in the
I still
shower
got a pain
about
in my
sharing the
brain
book on
from you.
Instagram.
It's telling me funny ideas now, like to shoot you to
Said
hell.
it was romantic, and he did it because he loved me. He literally said a bunch of weird comments out loud to me. He barely let me out of the shower, but I did manage to get my clothes on while he was screaming.
Okay, now's the best
He
part.
started using multiple
The
speakers on his
reset.
phone. I won't list them here because it's extremely gruesome, and I don't think it's allowed. But he
You
said
just
that he
pulled
was
the
cool.
tough end of the
He's
wishbone.
such a nice guy. The way
Howdy.
he described the
Afternoon.
things that he could have done, though, made me feel like
Left Larson sucking wind then, eh?
If that is
also,
the phrase.
I thought
Well,
he
your
was
little
funny.
vacation riot's over now.
Apparently it was upwards.
Time to give back what you've hijacked off me.
Let's try the lunchbox.
At that point, he put a hole in the wall.
Well,
I told him
kill her!
Hey!
Well, killer.
got him to make me say,
You morons!
ended up upset.
Let's go.
She got sick motorcycling skills.
What the heck was that? What? That away. Probably just a fish. That is some fish, kid. Man, you have got to learn to chill. I'm going back inside. You coming?
Okay, let's read a nice story, a wholesome story, to remind ourselves that there are
Steady. Here she goes.
We ready yet?
that depressing story. Okay. Next post is titled, It's 36 cents. No big deal.
What a beautiful picture.
No big deal. So I used to work at an ice cream chain where we prepared the ice cream. Very atomic, perfect design. On this particular day, the chain was doing the first input material. Two young guys came in without explanation. They wanted a large bowl of ice cream. Easy. I mixed it for them, poured the ice cream, and told them to enjoy. Me? Okay, so that'll be expensive. They said, okay, I understand. I said, great. How much was it? They said, we didn't have any money. I said, so? They said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any money. Okay. I said, oh, hey, it's cool. It's only 36 cents. I then take 36 cents out of the tip jar, and I told them to catch fish. No big deal. They said, oh, wow, thanks. Then the two guys left. I thought that was it. They had gone. Super cool. But then the one guy said I had a several hour wait. I saw the time and went to the register immediately. I said, oh, hey, you're back. Is there anything else? Before I finished, and without looking at me once, just ignored, he dropped his $3 bill in the tip jar and immediately turned and left. I was so shocked, and I just stared at him in always nice to see service workers getting treated well. People in the service industry get treated well for all the service industry. But that's just a nice story that I thought we should read. It's nice when you put good karma out into the world and then it comes back to you. But that's about it for this one. Let's move on to the next one. Wow, this sucks and I hate it. This is very much that much better, but I like this a little bit more. And congratulations coming to preseason, which I like haven't done before, but you know, it looked okay. Also, I just updated the game in between recording sessions, and I don't know what they did. Like the game looks a lot better now. At least like they've added like a different look immediately. I don't know if it's great. And I'm liking the update. All right, here's the next one. I put the trash down in front of lunchbox. I work overnight outside. My job is easy and relaxing. I watch a lot of YouTube. Of course, it can't be completely perfect, and that's why my coworker Mary sucks. Mary looks 72, but is 52. She never really took care of herself and smokes multiple packs a day. Since we work around diesel fuels, she's unable to smoke on the job, so she chews multiple sticks of nicotine gum in the most obnoxious way. When she tosses the foil, she misses the bin 90% of the time, mostly because she can't account for wind speed. And if there's no bin nearby, she just drops it at her feet. She also will get multiple water bottles throughout the shift and take sips before forgetting about it and getting another one 30 minutes later. I usually find 12 to 16 all around our work area that are, at most, half empty. Mary is lazy, rude, uses her appearance of old age to get sympathy from her supervisors, and pushes her down to needless to say, I don't think it's March, I picked up a gum foil and put it in the fridge, putting the foil in her lunchbox. The water bottles won't fit, so I just surround the lunchbox with them. The first few times she seemed confused when she would open it up and find 3 or 4 gum foils on top of her underwear, and then just put them right on the back of her neck. Never got the point of that. It's not excessive, but she now needs to use the gum foil. Quit as much as she can and have some respect for herself. Post this seems like such a petty guy, but I mean, honestly, like just dropping trash on the ground is obnoxious, and you should probably just have a conversation with her about that. But I'm always for being a little bit petty. Like going into the lunchbox is wrong, but surrounding the lunchbox with used water bottles is really funny. And I don't know. Having to deal with someone that you just can't stand. Whatever. I feel bad for this guy having to deal with someone who's just kind of disrespectful to space like that. Alright, I've decided for the rest of this video we're working on the interior of this wall. I like this one a lot. And I do need some, like, overflow storage. I'm, like, desperately need, like, more storage. So, this is going to be my story, I think. My wife listened to my call with my therapist and is upset with what she heard. Am I the asshole? I have a call with my therapist every Friday. My wife works from home. Last Friday, my wife and I were arguing. We haven't been getting along recently. I had a call with my therapist, and my wife stormed into the room when the call was done, saying I was a liar, and she would never talk about me in the way that I talked about her. We completely separated for the weekend, but have since resolved it. Over the weekend, I had soundproofed my office to prevent issues from happening. Today, after the call, my wife was visibly upset. I asked her what's wrong, and she said the thought of me being on a call with my therapist rekindled her feelings for my
Ain't
behavior,
nothing
despite not
personal.
being able to hear me. I told her that she was the one who listened into my private call with my therapist, and that she was not supposed to hear any of what I said. She said she didn't do anything not to hear it, even though she could have sent me a
Ain't
text saying
nothing
that she heard it.
personal.
I don't know what I could have done. I was having a private conversation, and my wife listened in. She claims she's never been able to hear me before, but somehow this week she can hear me.
Ain't
Am I the
nothing
asshole for texting
personal.
her and saying she did it to herself? In my opinion, I was acting irresponsible by not watching what I was saying, nor should I have to. My wife has the option to tell me when she can hear me. of having a private call with therapist. Now, I hope he wasn't like making me sign a drinking class about going to a therapist, but I mean, he's in therapy, he's doing the work to hopefully get better in the relationship. He did mention that they were having a rough patch, so hopefully he's trying to work this out with his therapist. And if his wife is listening in on these conversations, maybe he can try to these next few stories were written by subscribers and submitted to the email that I have in the description. If you have a story that you want me to read, you can go ahead and email it over. Thank you so much, everyone, for writing in. I have a huge backlog of getting through, which is a good problem to have. So if I don't get to your story today, I might be getting to it in another week. And if you're going to comment on any of these subscriber stories, I just ask that you be respectful because you won't be on many of them. So try to make like a nice contributor. Here's the first subscriber story. I'm currently in my first relationship. We've been together for 4 months and met this year. Started out as classmates, eventually we fell in love. It's still very new and special. We're still a little shy around each other in person, and we're figuring things out more. But in a few months of going abroad for a year as an exchange student, while I'm away, my boyfriend will pick me up here in high school. After that, I'll come back and be by myself, and he'll go away to university in another city. Then, hopefully, I'm free to study abroad again for university. So as you can see, the long distance part will continue for a long, long time. Possibly multiple years. We've talked about it together, and we said we would try to meet in the summer sometime. But honestly, I'm scared. We're still new, and I love him deeply. And I want to stay with him, but I worry. Will we grow apart? Can something still survive this long distance? What happens if we change too much or our lives never come together? Also, dating is kind of a taboo word. My parents and friends don't know. I haven't seen my partner talk about this or get advice. I'd really appreciate your guidance. And you won't know about this. I'm just a guy that plans on traveling. So, take what I have to say with a grain of salt. But what I will say is that you guys are still young. You're at the end of high school, even into college. Young love can always just seem so all encompassing. You have so much time to figure out if this is the relationship that you want forever or if it's not. But I have some personal experience with long distance relationships, and long distance is really tough. But if this is your person, if this is the person that you're meant to be with or that you really want to be with, then you make it work. Both of you need to put in an equal amount of effort. The work is really hard, but it's rewarding when these relationships do work out. At times, long distance relationships can feel lonely, but you guys just need to work out like a system that works for you, for your individual relationships. Whether you're meeting up every couple weeks or months, FaceTiming every couple of days, calling, texting, whatever the schedule is that works out for you guys, you have to feel it out yourselves. But you'll find something that works. Communication is just going to be the most important thing for your relationship moving forward. If after a couple months of being long distance, it starts to feel like he's not putting in the effort and it doesn't really feel like it's a relationship anymore, you need to be able to communicate that well. But congratulations on your first relationship. That's incredible. You guys are going to figure it out. You'll be fine. You'll improve. Also, congrats on going to university. That's also incredible. Let's go ahead and move on to the next story here. Okay, the subject line for this one is everything I do isn't enough. $10 for a launch, $10 for gas, $10 for switch I'm a 19-year-old guy who lives in the American South. My high school experience wasn't the greatest. I tried to last year I'd gotten out of the worst heartbreak I'd ever experienced and didn't change it. This girl was the reason that I smiled more and was more confident. When she left me, I took all my happiness with her. During that summer, I gained more weight and became more depression. Throughout August, I straight up told myself to stop eating calories and I started working out every day. It's been almost a whole year since I started the workout journey, and I've lost 50 pounds, my heaviest being 250, and I'm now 162. I'm proud of myself, and I've become more talkative. But my height is still the same, and it feels like no matter how many reps I do or how much weight I lift, I'm always going to be underestimated and looked down on. Girls don't like short guys. I tell myself that I don't need a girlfriend to ignore my loneliness and longing for intimacy. But I see my friends with their girlfriends, and it gets to me. I push all my emotions and thoughts down so I can be happy for them, but sometimes it gets to be too much and I get angry. I tried shooting my shot with girls again, and I get turned down twice. Will these girls remember me? Will they think I'm weird? I question myself. I can't tell them that things will change, but I can tell them that things are still the same. I don't know. I just want to be happy, and I really want to be happy with Jack. I don't smile a lot, but I try to keep it together. At least I can wish my friends the same. If you had any advice for my friends who are going through this, dude, congrats on dropping all of that weight and having a consistent workout routine. You know how long it took me to make a consistent workout routine? I just started last year. And even then, I'm not even that consistent with it. The fact that you're doing this at 19 years old is amazing. You're going to be absolutely shredded. It's easy to get down on yourself, especially with algorithms showing us what we could have but don't have at like any given moment. And it's easy to get resentful when you start thinking, what if I was like a little bit taller or skinnier or looked like Ryan Reynolds? But we have to work with what we got. And you got to work on things that you can control, like your mindset. It's hard work being a positive person when everything sucks, but people are attracted to confident positivity. And I'm not saying anything you don't already know. You already sound like a person that is willing to work hard to accomplish their goals. You're way more disciplined than I ever was at your age. And you're young. There's so much time to meet someone. Just take care of yourself, stay positive, keep pushing people. They're just trying to help you if you know that. And also, stay away from that content that tries to get you to hate women just because you look a little bit below average height. That stuff is actually poison. I think a lot of guys relate to your story, though. So thanks for writing in. Just be consistent and patient, and you're going to be all right. Okay, let's move on to the next story.
Say cheese.
Jesus. Yep, Pop. What? Oh shit. Uh-uh.
So ignoring the like weird violation of privacy and I think this and lying at the start of their relationship when he was saying that he was being exclusive with her and then like emotionally investing in another person, I think is wrong. That like that's pretty easy to see. But the thing that like really stands out to me is that like in an argument with her, he said that he would have chosen the other girl if he lived in his hometown. That's just like an incredibly mean thing to say to your partner. To say that you wouldn't have chosen the other girl. Seems like he
No
made
fuck.
his relationship in a better place at the time that he discovered that. This probably is going to have to answer the question of does she trust him moving forward to not do it again? To answer her question more directly, like can they recover from this? Yeah, they absolutely can recover from this. But it's just going to take this poster.
Oh. It worked. Wow. Wow.
You can't do this.
We condemn
Here we learn about Natla.
of Atlantis for your crimes, for the flagrant misuse of your powers, and for robbing us of ours.
You can't.
Breaking the three bond of consent that our people are ruled and secured under, and invading Teopan and myself with our army, our warriors, empty from our pyramid, so that you can use the pyramid, its powers of creation, for your own mindless destruction.
Mindless? Look at you. Neither of you have one squirt of inventive juice in your heads. Wasters.
Let's just do it.
Tihocan!
You use the sacramental place as a source of individual pleasure. As some freak factory.
They're survivalists, a new generation.
A slaughter heap now. And you, we're gonna lock you in limbo. Make your veins, heart, feet, and that diseased brain stick solid with frozen blood. Greet your eternal unrest, Natla!
You won't rest either, or your damned continent death.
And this that coin that we saw getting flipped at the beginning.
Back again.
And you? For a grand reopening, I assume.
Evolution's in a rut. Natural selection at an all-time low. Shipping out fresh meat will incite territorial rages again. Will strengthen and advance us. Even create new breeds.
Kind of evolution on steroids, then.
A kick in the pants. Those runts Qualapec and Tihocan had no idea. The cataclysm of Atlantis struck a race of languoring wimps. Plummeted them to the very basics of survival again. It shouldn't happen like that.
Or like this.
Hatching commences in 15 seconds.
Too late for abortions now, Laura.
Not without the heart of the operation.
No!
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How long have I been muted? I think I'm muted for a cinematic. Shit.
I was the one who caused his death. I may have hated him, but to think that I possibly caused his death disturbs me heavily. Well, first things first, you didn't cause his death. The semi caused his death. Now, it's unfortunate that this kid and his dad died. Now, that considered, if you just so happen to be slightly happy about the fact that you don't have to worry about this kid anymore, I don't think anyone would blame you. Regardless, you didn't do this. Has nothing to do with you. It's just a very strange coincidence, okay? He was out of my best friend's dad.
You can't bump off me and my brood so easy, Laura.
Oh, I have medikits. That's for you. Yes, I love doing that glitch right. Yes. And that's the end of Tomb Raider 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to move on to Tomb Raider 2 next. Or maybe I'll do the unfinished business. I don't know. Not sure what I'll do, but I will be seeing you. The Golden Pyramid is gone. Sorry I wasn't so talkative this one. I'm so tired. It's almost 2. But there Laura goes off into the sunset. Bye, Laura. Good job. Oh, thank you. I'm Sherry Blonde. You know? Cool. Let's go. That's not bad. Probably. For speeding through it, only missing a third of the pickups. I don't know, I got a C. Or something like that. Might even be a C+. Ammo used and hit. Kind of efficient. At least 14 and a half medibags. Exactly 25 kilometers. That's cool. I'm okay with this. Good statistics. Good run. I'm glad we had fun. But now it is time to be done. I'll see you for another one. Goodbye.